I want you to come up with that score.
That's not happening.
And now for your Vikings, as announced by head coach Mark Weiss, leading off playing center field number 1, Dante Grant. Batting second, the shortstop number 5, Drake Anderson. Batting next, the first baseman number 7, Jacob Yang. Batting next, the catcher number 4, Will Cresswell. Batting next, the right fielder number 16, Noah Field. Batting next, the designated hitter number 19, Brett Ellingson. Batting 7th, the left fielder number 11, Garrett Ringer. Batting 8th, the third baseman number 6, Kai Hoste. And rounding out the lineup for your Vikes, the second baseman number 3, Tristan Ringrose. And getting the nod on the bump tonight, number 24, Wyatt Jones. Please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, welcome. I'm Tanner Pierce with you here tonight for the last time. One last ride here tonight. Matchup of the Vikings. As we all know, real Vikings wear purple. The Vikings of Curtis High School coming to town tonight. They're coming in 7-4 and facing your 11-0 red hot Puyallup Vikes under the direction of head coach Mark Weiss. And the Vikes have just been dominant all season. As I said, 11-0 coming into this one and outscoring their opponents by a lot to a little. Getting the nod on the bump for your Vikes tonight is Wyatt Jones. He's making his 6th start of the season. 5-0 so far this year with a 1.419 ERA and has 37 strikeouts on the year. 37 strikeouts in 24.2 innings of work. So Wyatt Jones just dominating on the bump for the Vikes this year. He'll be facing the lineup for Curtis: Gavin Brubaker, Josiah O'Bannon, Zion Williams, Tyler Logan, Zach Thomas, Quinn Stoffaker, Dawson Davis, Bryson Morrison, and Vaden Lawrence. Once again, Curtis coming into this one 7-4 on the year. Looking to take down Wyatt Jones on the bump, who has so far this year looked as if he cannot be faced. In the field for the Vikes, as it has been all year. Behind the dish, Will Cresswell. At first, Jacob Yang. At second, Tristan Ringrose. Third is Kai Halstead. At short, Drake Anderson. In left, Garrett Ringer. Center field is Dante Grant. And in right field, we've got Noah Fields. The designated hitter tonight for the Vikes, Brett Ellingson, his spot for the year. Once again, these Vikes, I mean, when you're putting up 10, 11, 12 runs a game, you're going to win baseball games, especially at the high school level, and that's what they've been doing. They are outscoring their opponents, only giving up 24 runs, and on the opposite end of things, putting up 128. 128 to 24, your Vikes are outscoring their opponents this year. It's been a fun year so far. Their final league game, and then Friday night we'll have the league semifinals and then the league championship game Saturday afternoon. In a year that's been so weird, at least got a season. No state tournament this year though, which is a bummer, as these Vikes look like they could definitely contend for state championship. But the league title is the perennial honor this year. Leading off for Curtis, the shortstop, number 2, Gavin Brubaker. Leading off here in the first for Curtis High School is Gavin Brubaker. First pitch, he's going to chop it to Kai Halstead at third. He's going to throw it over to first and make the throw just in time. Nice little 5-3 ground out is going to be our first out of the night here. Good play by Halstead, just making the grab on his bag and slinging it over there to Jacob Yang at first. One away quickly. Brings up the center fielder, number 13, Josiah O'Bannon. So O'Bannon steps in. First pitch he sees. Swung on, hit over towards Drake Anderson at short. He's going to chest it up, throw it to first. And an error on Jacob Yang. Not something you see very often, is that ball. I mean, the throw was a little off the mark, but Yang got a glove on it and just couldn't get the ball to stick. So an E3 there is going to put Josiah O'Bannon on for the Vikings and bring up Zion Williams. The left fielder, number 7, Zion Williams. So a runner on first with one out after that error there. And this ball going foul. It's going to go out of play. 0-1 count. And the next pitch. Outside half. Great spot there from Wyatt Jones. We've got an 0-2 count here on Zion Williams. The 0-2 runner's going to go. They're going to take off, and the throw will just barely not be in time. And a ball on the way in gives us. Oh, what did I miss? I just was not paying attention. We're way behind. Zion Williams, that ball was caught foul. And that ball hit over towards Kai Halstead. The light was just blinding him there, and it's going to get into left field. They're going to throw it to, it's going to be a close play at second, but a tough play. I mean, this time of the night, the light's just coming right into the eyes of Kai Halstead there at third. A line drive is going to get out into left field. That was Tyler Logan with the base knock there, and a double brings in Josiah O'Bannon from second and puts Curtis up early. Pitcher number 1, Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas steps in. As I was saying, I missed. Zion Williams fouled out. Ball was caught foul down the first baseline, so that gave us 2 outs, and then Tyler Logan just doubled with 2 outs. Thought that ball went foul, and it was caught. Once again, Curtis takes an early 1-0 lead. Zach Thomas at the plate, runner on second and 2 outs. Next pitch. Great pitch there. Count goes 1-1. Such a tough spot to be on that left side of the field tonight. Great pitch there from Wyatt Jones, connecting for strike 2. And he gets him on the breaking ball. It's going to be a swing and a miss, and they're going to tag him there. Great work from Wyatt Jones battling back. The Vikings of Curtis do get one, though, in the top of the first after Tyler Logan takes advantage of golden hour. Hitting a hard line drive down left field line, and Kai Halstead just missed it. Vikes trailing by 1 as we head to the bottom of the first. Stay tuned. Once again here, lineup for the Vikes tonight. Dante Grant leading off. Following him, Drake Anderson, Jacob Yang, Will Cresswell, Noah Fields, Brett Ellingson, Garrett Ringer, Kai Halstead, and Tristan Ringrose. This lineup that has been so good all year, batting a cumulative .405. And has put up 128 runs in 11 games. Averaging over 11 runs per game is the Vikes this year. And on the bump against Curtis, they will be facing Zach Thomas. Bottom of the first, leading off, Dante Grant as he steps into the box here. Dante Grant been hot in this leadoff spot all year, hitting .452, and is really an ideal leadoff batter. Sees lots of pitches, and when he gets on the base paths, it's almost a guaranteed stolen bag from Dante Grant. First pitch he saw there from Zach Thomas. It's called strike 1. That's going to be down low, ball 1. And next pitch way outside. Next pitch way out again. Going to be ball 3 to Dante Grant. That's going to miss ball 4. Dante Grant will start things off for the Vikes. Getting on board. Free 90 there to bring up Drake Anderson. Brings up the shortstop, number 5, Drake Anderson. Drake steps in here. Senior night. First at bat of the game. As a Vike here, Drake Anderson batting .417 on the season. Has been really good. First pitch he sees from Zach Thomas, called strike 1. Drake headed to Washington State University next year, him and Will Cresswell together. And then there's actually Tyler Logan, the first baseman today for Curtis. As I think a freshman actually committed to Washington State University. Lots of Cougs out here. Next pitch, way up high. And then the next man up to the plate for the Vikes, Jacob Yang, on the opposite end of things, headed to University of Washington, and he is going to continue his baseball career there. And Dante Grant's going to take off. That's exactly what I'm talking about there. He's going to get in safely. Not really close. Work there, and we got a ball on the inward side, so a count is 2-1 for Drake Anderson. Big swing and a miss there. Good pitch from Zach Thomas. Evens this count up 2-2 on Drake Anderson. And Drake Anderson hits that hard, but it goes foul. He stays alive at the plate with 2 strikes on him. Something that this Puyallup lineup has been so good at this year is battling with 2 strikes on him. Zach Thomas looking back. Dante Grant there. Drake Anderson once again. Fouls it off into the Curtis dugout. Count remains 2-2 as he's battling. Two count. This pitch on its way for the 3rd time of this at-bat. Again hits it foul. Just out in front of it a little bit is Drake Anderson. Going to sit back on it just another second. Base knock here. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Drake Anderson. That ball's lined into center field, but it's caught there. Dante Grant will tag, and it's going to be a close one, but he's going to slide in safely. So 1 away, but we've got a runner over on 3rd. In the F8. Great hustle and base pass from Dante Grant.
Brings up the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang.
So Yang steps in. He's hitting .568 on the season. Just been so good at the plate for the Vikes. His first season donning the purple and gold. Leads the team with 20 RBIs. Next pitch. Misses out. Ball 2 for Yang at the plate. Next pitch. Way up high. Ball 3. Once again, Dante Grant, the tying run over there at 3rd. as the Vikes gave up one. Tyler Logan hit a solid double, hard hit line drive with a runner on second. And I think if it was really any other time of the day, probably would have been caught by Kai Halstead, but the sun right in his eyes just wasn't able to make the grab. Brought in the runner there from second. Gave Curtis an early 1-0 lead. Jacob Yang walks there to put runners on the corners with only one out.
The catcher, number 4, Will Cresswell.
Cresswell steps in. Has been hot at the plate lately, hitting .424 on the season. Went 3 for 3 the other night. Couple RBI, 5 RBIs. That was against Peninsula. Way up high. First pitch is the one Will Cresswell. Sees Zach Thomas struggling to find the strike zone here. Once again with runners on the corners and only one out. Way outside, ball 2. He's calling time. Vikings got time out there on the bump for Curtis. Once again, Zach Thomas has struggled to find the zone so far tonight. 2 base runners so far have been putting on via walk. And a 2-0 count early on Will Cresswell. Cresswell started out his first few games, just was slow at the plate, but was one to fool us as he's battled back, got his percentage up to .424. And that's going to be outside, ball 3 to Will Cresswell. That's 7 straight balls from Zach Thomas. 3-0 count. Cresswell just looking for his pitch here. He's going to find it for strike 1. Gives us a 3-1 count. It's again senior night tonight earlier. Honoring the 7 senior Vikes. Cresswell way out in front of that one, makes it a full count. Jacob Yang took off and stole second. So Will Cresswell, the go-ahead run, an opportunity there at second. And Dante Grant over at third, a full count. Zach Thomas once again on the bump for Curtis. And the 3-2. That ball hit up high into shallow left center field. And center fielder's going to call it. Dante Grant, it's going to be in there. So a sacrifice fly from Will Cresswell out into left center field. Ties this one up. Just doing a job there for Cresswell with Dante Grant at third. I mean, anything in the outfield really is going to score, and did just that. Sacrifice fly to the center fielder. Just back up at 1. The right fielder, number 16, Noah Fields. And in the meantime, Jacob Yang advanced to third on that last one. First pitch, great pitch there from Zach Thomas. Gives us strike 1. Noah Fields batting .444 on the year for the Vikes. And all but 3 guys in this Puyallup lineup today hitting over 400 on the season. Once again, putting up over 11 runs a game. 1-1 count for Noah Fields. Noah, kind of a true utility player. Ball fouled off. Got 2 strikes on him now. Caught last year. So can catch, can play anywhere in the infield, anywhere. Earned his spot in this starting lineup for the Vikes this year. Toggling between designated hitter and right field. Played a couple games at third, but is mostly played in right field. He's got 2 strikes on him. The 1-2 from Zach Thomas. Way out, ball 2. The go-ahead run over there at third with Jacob Yang. And that's going to be hit into right field, and it's going to drop. So a base knock there from Noah Fields puts your Vikes right back on top here in the bottom of the first. Good piece of hitting there from Noah Fields, just taking that one opposite way, bringing in Jacob Yang. Vikes jump on top 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Again, just great situational hitting for the Vikes this year. Really good with 2 strikes on him. Not the first time we've seen that situation we just had there with Noah Fields.
The designated hitter, number 19, Brett Ellingson.
Runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Called strike 1. Brett Ellingson. Ellingson hitting .345 on the year. Usually in the designated hitter spot. Hits for himself when he's pitching. He's played right field a couple times. He's got no 2 count on him here, though, as he was way out in front of that one. Brett Ellingson looking to keep this inning alive for the Vikes. And the 0-2. He's going to go down swinging for out number 3. The Vikes do get 2 here in the bottom of the first, though, to get their first lead of the game against Curtis. We head to the second. Wyatt Jones coming out for his second inning of work. Stay tuned. Leading off for Curtis in the top of the second, Quinn Stoffaker. Swing and a miss on the first pitch he sees. Stoffaker with a wood bat. Something you see very often in high school. He's facing Wyatt Jones. Next pitch. Misses outside. We've got a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 on its way. Swung on, hit over towards Drake Anderson at short. He's going to field it and throw it to Jacob Yang. A little off the mark, but Yang's able to get off, make the grab, and tag Stoffaker there. We've got one away in the top of the second.
Brings up the third baseman, number 3, Dawson Davis.
Dawson Davis. First pitch. Good pitch there from Wyatt Jones. Just misses on the outside half, though. We've got a 1-0 count. Next pitch. Great work there. Fastball outside half gets him. 1-1. As I said, coming into this one, Wyatt Jones had 37 strikeouts on the year. Decent. Great work there. Good work from Cresswell behind the plate, but just can't quite sell it. Count goes 2-1. Hit right back to Wyatt Jones. Drake Anderson is going to field it with his bare hand. What a play there from Drake Anderson at short. That ball tips off the top of the glove of Wyatt Jones. Drake Anderson comes in, grabs it with his bare hand, throws it on the run, right on the money. Great play from Drake Anderson right there. We've got 2 away. Brings up the second baseman, number 15, Bryson Morrison. And first pitch. Pitch just going to miss outside, though, ball 1. And swing and a miss. Count goes 1-1 on Morrison. A ball fouled off. We've got 2 strikes on him. Called strike 3 right there. They get him. Jones gets his first strikeout of the night. And, second in the night right there. 39th of the season to send us to the bottom of the second. Vikes looking to put on a couple more. They head to the second, leading 2-1. Stay tuned. Bottom of the second, Garrett Ringer leading things off for your Vikes. And they lead 2-1. Called strike 1. He's hitting exactly 400 on the season. He's been really good in this 7-hole. Next pitch. And a hold. Great hold. Count goes 1-1. That was a good pitch there from Zach Thomas, but just missed in front of the zone. 1-1 to Garrett Ringer. That's going to miss outside. As I said, Ringer hitting 400 on the season. 41 plate appearances. He's got 10 base knocks and 25 at-bats. One of 6 guys on this Viking roster with a home run this year. I mean, really, anyone in this lineup, top to bottom, has a capability of putting one out. We've seen 2-2 count for Garrett Ringer. That's going to miss outside and give us a full count. The 3-2 from Thomas, setting up on the inside half. That's going to miss up high. Put Garrett Ringer on 2 straight innings. Zach Thomas has led the walk-off man. Let's see if the Vikes take advantage once again.
Here's up the third baseman, number 6, Kai Holston.
With a runner on first here for Kai Halstead. First pitch he sees from Zach Thomas, up high. Ball 1. Halstead hitting 350 on the season. Last week, 2 weeks ago maybe now, Kai Halstead kind of just proved himself that he deserves to be starting, and Jevin Patterson was struggling at the plate. Halstead got a chance to start over him and did well and proved himself that he belongs. And he's done well ever since. Clearly hitting 350. Made quite a few great plays over there at third. Just a freshman this year. One of 2 freshmen in this starting lineup for the Vikes. Close play over there at first on the attempted pickoff. But Garrett Ringer will just slide in safely. Halstead also kind of a utility player. Really good behind the plate, just like Cresswell. Can play really anywhere in the infield. Is pretty solid on the bump. He's got a 2-0 count now against Zach Thomas. Next pitch. Way up high, ball 3. Once again, Thomas just struggling to find the strike zone so far tonight. Already walked 3 guys. There's a 3-0 count on Kai Halstead. He's going to find it there, though. Count goes 3-1. And next pitch, runner's going to go. It's been a hit and run there. Halstead fouls it. And Garrett Ringer took off. Full count now. Also, I was wrong earlier. Vikes coming into this one 12-0 on the year. Not sure where I got 11 from. Runner's going to go that time. Kai Halstead hits that hard and deep into center field. Going back. They're going to make the grab, though. Great work from the center fielder tracking that down. Oh, really, really hard hit. Well-hit ball from Kai Halstead there into deep center field. I mean, that ball was caught on the warning track out there. We've got 1 away and a runner on first.
Brings up the second baseman, number 3, Tristan Ringrose.
Ringrose now a runner on first and 1 out in the bottom of the second. Tristan, a freshman also this year, has started every game over there at second. Nope, don't get ahead of myself. Every game but one over there is second. Tristan Ringrose has started and it's just been really, really good and clearly a special player. Not many, let alone start all 4 years at Puyallup. But up the middle, it's a tough thing to do. There's been some really good middle infielders that have come through this program. First pitch, outside. Count goes 1-0. The 1-0 runner's going to take off. And Garrett Ringer will get in there safely. Stolen bag. And a 2-0 count for Tristan Ringrose at the plate. Has been in this 9-hole all year. The end of the lineup.
Hey, here we go, 3. Come on, baby.
But is delivered, hitting .379. Kind of like Cresswell. Started out a little slow, but it's really picked it up lately. That's going to be ball 3. Zach Thomas, if one thing, is definitely getting his pitch count up early. We've got someone warming up already in the bullpen out there for Curtis. Next pitch. Finds the strike zone once again. Count goes 3-1 to Tristan Ringrose. Next pitch on its way. He's going to find it again. We've got a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes here. 1 out and a runner on second for Tristan Ringrose. Down low, that's going to be ball 4. The 5th walk of the night for Zach Thomas. Brings the Vikes back to the top of their lineup in the second inning. Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Dante Grant. He walked his first at bat, then stole the bag. Was advanced on a sacrifice fly and scored on a second sacrifice fly. And first pitch he sees of this at bat called ball 1. I mean, Zach Thomas already up to 49 pitches in just 1 1/3 innings of work. Next pitch. That's going to be way up high. Ball 2 to Dante Grant. Number 4 out there in the bullpen warming up for Curtis. Looks like that is Jackson Blackburn. Getting warm. (2-0). That's going to be hit over towards first. They're going to field it, throw it to second, and get the double play. A good play out there from the Vikings. Good work on the infield. As they get a 1-3-1 double play right there to end this one. Vikes can't get any more. We head to the 3rd. Stay tuned. Vaden Lawrence leading off for Curtis here in the top of the third. First pitch he sees, great work. Just misses. Great pitch. Ball one. Next pitch. Ball fouled off. And next pitch. They're going to say he did not go. And count goes 2-1 on Vaden Lawrence at the plate. Next pitch from Wyatt Jones. That ball hit over towards Kai Halstead at third. He's going to field it in foul territory and give us a 2-2 count. And next pitch. Great pitch. Wyatt Jones delivers on the outside. Lovely curveball there. Gets his third strikeout of the night on Vaden Lawrence. That was just filthy there from Wyatt Jones. Brings up the shortstop, number 2, Gavin Brubaker. Brubaker steps in. He grounded out to Kai Halstead his first pitch. There's that curveball. Once again. It's working so far for Wyatt Jones. 1-1 count. On Gavin Brubaker here. Ooh. Threw it again, and that one just quite didn't turn as much as he needed it. Started right at Brubaker. Goes low. Count goes 3-1 now. Wyatt Jones looking for the zone. And that ball chopped down the third baseline. Kai Halstead fielding it, throwing it on the run, just showing off the arm there, and he gets the out. What a play from Kai Halstead, losing the hat in the midst of it. Showing off the arm. Great play there to get Gavin Brubaker for out number 2. Brings up the center fielder, number 13, Josiah O'Bannon. And first pitch of this at-bat. That ball fouled off. Count goes 0-1. O'Bannon reached on an error his first at-bat, then eventually came across the plate for the Vikings. Their first and only run so far of the night. A miss outside, ball 1. Ball 2 there. And the 2-1. Great pitch there from Wyatt Jones. Goes with the fastball, blows it by him. Count goes 2-2. The 2-2. Just going to miss up high. We've got a full count now. And the 3-2 to Josiah O'Bannon. The curveball, he gets it. Filthy there from Wyatt Jones. When he gets that thing working, there's nothing you can do about it. That pitch right at Josiah O'Bannon turns straight into the zone, and Wyatt Jones gets his 4th strikeout of the night. He's cooking early. We head to the bottom of the third. Your Vikes looking to add on to their 1-run lead they've got. Stay tuned. In the bottom of the third, Drake Anderson leading things off for your Vikes. He flew out to center field, his first at bat. And first pitch he sees of this one, called ball one. Once again, Zach Thomas has struggled to find the zone so far tonight. Already up to 52 pitches. And that ball going foul. Looks like it's going to, drop in the Puyallup bullpen there. So count goes 1-1 on Drake Anderson. Next pitch. Count is 2-1. Zach Thomas finds the strike zone there to even this one up. Count goes 2-2. Snare. And the 2-2. That ball hit hard into left field, going back, and that is going to get out of here in a hurry. Drake Anderson on senior night, the solo shot to deep left field. That ball was out of here off the bat. That'll extend the Vikes lead, makes it a 3-1 game. He's having himself a time here tonight at Heritage, his last time. It's out in front of that one, and that ball was a no-doubter. Great work there. His second of the season. Drake Anderson brings up the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang. And Yang steps in. First pitch, called ball 1. Yang a big hack at that one. Swing and a miss though. Count goes 1-1. Misses up high. Count goes 2-1. Next pitch. Up high. 3-1 now to Jacob Yang. Down low. Jacob Yang will walk on 5 pitches. His second of the night. Runner on first with nobody out for Will Cresswell.
The catcher, number 4, Will Cresswell.
Cresswell stepping in. Had a sacrifice fly, his first at bat. Got an RBI. Flying out to center field that brought in Dante Grant. First pitch of this one. Swings at that one up high. Count goes 0-1. That one goes foul. Count goes 1-1.
We'll hook up here soon. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hit up the middle from Will Cresswell. Hit hard, and it's going to be a base knock. Bien will just stop at second, but nevertheless, base hit right up the middle. Piece hitting there from Will Cresswell with 2 strikes on it. Brings up the right fielder, number 16, Noah Fields.
No. Keep it rolling. I might have been off by anything.
And first pitch of this one to Noah Fields. Called strike 1 there from Zach Thomas. Fields had a single in the right field, got an RBI, his first at bat. Opportunity for a couple more here. Once again, runners on first and second. He's going to show bunt. Pull back as it's up high. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Next pitch. Zach Thomas will find the zone there to give it 2 strikes on Noah Fields. That's going to be down low. Give us a 2-2 count. Time called. Just in time for Noah Fields at the plate. Noah Fields, that ball hit into right field. It's going to be tracked down. Runner will tag over at third. So he'll advance Jacob Yang. Cresswell and his courtesy runner, Gabe Ramsey, stays where he's at. We do have runners on the corners now with 1 out for Brett Ellingson.
Brings up the right fielder, number 19, Brett Ellingson.
Brett steps in here. Once again, runners on the corners.
You say, Brett?
Got a 1-0 count. Runners on second and third. Next pitch. That's going to be down low. Count goes 2-0. And the 2-0 up. Ooh, they're going to call that strike one to Brett Ellingson, who went down swinging his last at bat. And now is an opportunity to drive in a couple with runners on second and third, only one out. That gives us a 2-2 count. 2 strikes on him once again. Zach Thomas already at 73 pitches. And Brett Ellingson will go down swinging once again here tonight for out number 2. And leave it up to Garrett Ringer to bring in a couple more. Brings up the left fielder, number 11, Garrett Ringer. Ringer steps in. 2 in scoring position. Jacob Yang at third. That ball hit foul, and it's going to stay foul. 0-1. Yang at third. Gabe Ramsey, the courtesy runner for Will Cresswell at second. 0-1 count on Garrett Ringer, who walked his last at bat. Ball 1.
Leave it up.
He's got 9 RBIs on the season. Opportunity to tack on a couple more here. Good pitch there from Thomas. Just misses down low, though. Gives us a 2-1 count.
Okay.
2-1. Team called. Garrett Ringer steps away. Next pitch. That's going to be down low.
Yeah, boy.
3-1 count. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Zach Thomas. We've got a full count now for Garrett Ringer at the plate. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And next pitch. Ringer is going to chop it foul. Stay alive here with 2 strikes on him.
Right here, baby. Finish it. Win it. Win it. Oh, bud, you got this.
Next pitch on its way. That's going to be ball 4. Walk Garrett Ringer for the second time of the night. He'll head over there to first to load the bases for the freshman Kai Halstead.
Brings up the third baseman, number 6, Kai Halstead.
Hey, just like last time.
Halstead now. He flew out to center field his first at-bat. The battle back here. Bases juiced for the freshman. First pitch. That's going to be called strike 1. It's getting an 0-1 count. That ball fouled off. Count goes 0-2. Now he's got 2 strikes on him. Running out, having a word with Zach Thomas out there on the bump. They're just looking for an out here. Keep the Vikes from adding on. Time called for Kai Halstead at the plate. And the 0-2. That's going to be down low, ball 1. Wild pitch, but it don't matter as the bases are juiced. Next pitch. He's going to hold off. Just barely. But he does. Count goes 2-2. Bases juice, 2 outs. 2-2 count. Next pitch. Kai Halstead hits it up the middle too short, and they're going to throw it to first in time. Can't quite get it. Vikes leave 3 straight. Not something you see very often. I've seen very often this year. Leaving 3 on board and not able to get anything as we head to the 4th. Wyatt Jones coming out for his 4th inning of work. Stay tuned. Back here in the 4th, Zion Williams will start things off. That ball hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base knock for him on the first pitch he sees from Wyatt Jones. Hard hit ground ball right up the gap. It's a good way to get things going for Curtis here in the top of the 4th. Brings up the first baseman, number 6, Tyler Logan. Logan will step in here. He had an RBI double his last at-bat. First pitch. Pitch there from Wyatt Jones, just going to miss. Down low, ball 1. And the 1-0 runner's going to take off. They're going to throw it in. It's going to be a close play there at second, but Zion Williams will get in safely. Stolen back. Counts 2-0 in the meantime. So now one in scoring position for Tyler Logan, an opportunity for another RBI. Wyatt Jones looking for the strike zone. That ball hit, foul down the first baseline. Looks like we got Adam Brooks warming up in the bullpen pretty heavily for the Vikes. I guess as they're going to try to keep Wyatt Jones' pitch count down tonight. That way, with a game Wednesday against South Kitsap and then game Friday, possible another one on Saturday, and keep Wyatt Jones fresh. He has proven himself to be the ace so far this year. That's going to be ball 3 to Tyler Logan.
We go 2-4. You all right?
That ball fouled off. Count goes full.
Wyatt, get right here.
The 3-2 to Tyler Logan. That's going to be inside. Ball 4 and put runners on first and second. That'll bring up the pitcher number 1, Zach Thomas. So Thomas will step in. Runners on first and second. Nobody out in the 4th for Curtis. He's going to show bunt and pops it off going foul behind him. Count goes 0-1. I guess Zach Thomas is going to try to lay down the bunt one more time here. And yes, he shows. They're going to foul it back. Just what you're looking for if you're Wyatt Jones and the Vikes. Get him 2 strikes. Not going to try to lay down a bunt. At least, I don't think he will. Foul off. Bunt with 2 strikes on you. That's strike 3. He's going to show. Wyatt Jones is going to step off, turn around. The 0-2, Zach Thomas showing bunt. He's going to foul it off. That's going to be strike 3. He'll go down. Not sure, wasn't expecting that. Attempted. Try to lay the bunt down with 2 strikes on you. Taking a big risk. Brings up the catcher, number 17, Quinn Stoffaker. Stoffaker steps in, runners on first and second here, 1 out. First pitch. Great pitch. They're going to go with the attempted back pick there. Great work from Drake Anderson. Knocking that one down, not letting it get in the outfield. Counts 0-1. Stoffaker grounded out to Drake Anderson, his first at-bat on that great play. Went off the tip of the glove of Wyatt Jones. Anderson barehanded it in the same stride, threw it over to first in time. So Stoffaker here. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch there. Outside half. Count goes 0-2. Next pitch. That ball fouled off. Once again, 1 out. Runners on first and second for Quinn Stoffaker. Ball fouled off once again. He's battling here with 2 strikes on him. Time called. Will Cresswell saying something to Wyatt Jones. You got an 0-2 count. Got some room to throw something that you like. Let's see what Wyatt Jones brings here. The 0-2 count. On its way once again. Time called. He's not going to get it. And he gets him. Swinging great pitch there from Wyatt Jones. Lovely. And they're going to call time. My guess is that's going to be the end of his day. Just trying to keep his pitch count down, as I said, so that he can throw again later this week. If it is. A lovely start from Wyatt Jones on the bump, going 3 2/3. Yes, we will have a pitching change. Wyatt Jones' final stat line for tonight here. 1 sec. Coming in is going to be Adam Brooks, the southpaw up there. But Wyatt Jones' final stat line, 3 2/3. Throwing 50 pitches. Only giving up 2 hits, 1 run. That run being unearned, though, as the runner got on board on that error from Jacob Yang. And he had 6 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts on the night from Wyatt Jones. Add that to the tally of the year. He's up into, I think that gives him 43 for Wyatt Jones. Yep, coming into this one. 37, 6 tonight, 43 strikeouts so far on the year. And he's been facing, let's see, 103 batters. Pretty good year so far for Wyatt Jones. But yes, as I said, coming in for the Vikes, Adam Brooks. And Brooks, the southpaw from the left side. 18 innings of work so far this year, making his 5th appearance. He's got a 2.722 ERA. Where he struggles is with command, but has really toned it in, found his spot the last couple outings. He up there with strikeouts as well, 26 on the year. Let's see what Adam Brooks can do coming in for Wyatt Jones. Stay tuned. Back here once again, Adam Brooks on the bump for your Vikes. He's facing Dawson Davis with 2 outs. First pitch on its way. He's going to miss wide. Great work from Will Cresswell there behind the plate, jumping over, not letting that get by him at all costs. Count goes 1-0. The 1-0. Good pitch there. That's going to be strike 1 on Dawson Davis. He grounded out to Drake Anderson, his first at bat. The 1-1. Just going to miss outside. Count goes 2-1. Once again, Adam Brooks coming in relief for Wyatt Jones. Jones threw 52 pitches. Vikes just trying to keep his pitch count down so he's available later this week, and they did just that and gave us a great start. 3-1 is our count now. Ted Dawson Davis. Adam Brooks looking to find the zone here. He's going to miss up high. That's going to be ball 4 to load the bases for Curtis here with 2 outs. Bryson Morrison.
Brings up the second baseman, number 15, Bryson Morrison.
So bases juice, 2 outs. Ike's looking for 1 here. That ball popped up high. It's going to go foul. Oh, that's a good noise. Wait for that to calm down. Oh, maybe. There we go. That's better. On-field mic down there. Got a little rattled up after that foul ball back into the fence. It's going to 0-1. This is our count here for Wyatt. Excuse me, Bryson Morrison. They're going to go with the back pick. Interesting call. I think they almost would have had him. It's a good toss from Will Cresswell. Counts 1-1. Just dropped it down there. One and 1 count with 2 outs. Bases on all, or runners on all 3. That's going to be outside ball 2. Adam Brooks struggling to find the zone here. Looking to settle in. Time called for Bryson Morrison. Next pitch. Great pitch. Just going to miss down low, though. Gives us a 3-1 count. Big time opportunity here.
Go, Adam. Go on, baby. Go to battle.
That's going to be ball 4 to walk 1 in. So Adam Brooks, the first 2 batters he faces, will reach on a walk. Zion Williams, after his leadoff base knock, will finally come across the plate. Give us a 1-run ball game. Brings up the right fielder, number 9, Vaden Lawrence. Lawrence here. Runners on all 3. 2 outs. First pitch. Adam Brooks, once again, just struggling to find the strike zone right now. The 1-0. A ball hit up into shallow left field, running over is Drake Anderson. He's going to be underneath it to make the grab. Vikes do give up 1 after Wyatt. Excuse me, Adam Brooks comes in relief, walks the first 2 he sees, and gets a pop up there. And we've got ourselves a 1-run ball game. Once again, we head to the bottom of the 4th. Vikes looking to get that back. Stay tuned. Bottom of the fourth, Tristan Ringrose will lead things off for your Vikes here. He walked his first at bat. And a new pitcher on the bump for Curtis. First pitch, great pitch, a little curveball. Tailing it in there. And that new pitcher is Jackson Blackburn, taking over on the mound for Zach Thomas. Thomas's final stat line, 3 innings of work, 87 pitches, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of those being earned, had 2 strikeouts and 6 walks. That'll get you. Called strike 2 there on Tristan Ringrose. 2 strikes on him early. Vikes looking to get a couple runs here as they gave 1 back. Only a 1-run lead. Next pitch. Ringrose fouls it off. Great work staying alive with 2 strikes on him. One, 2. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. He's going to go down swinging. First man that Wyatt Blackburn, Jackson Blackburn sees. He gets going down with a strikeout. Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Dante Grant. Dante walked his first at bat, grounded out into an inning-ending double play in his second, back in the second inning. First pitch of this one, called strike 1. Blackburn loves that curveball. And it's working for him so far. Count. That's going to hit Dante Grant in the leg. He's going to get on board. They're telling him to move, that he should have moved. Not sure about that one. And they're going to say it's a ball. So 1-1 count. See if Dante Grant can make him pay for that one. They said he should have moved out of the way. Not sure where he could have gone with that. Count goes 1-1. That's going to miss. Ball 2. So a 2-1 count. Next pitch from Blackburn. That's going to miss outside. Ball 3. Set up on that outside half. Looks like Blackburn kind of hit his spot there. It's a good place to miss. 3-1 is our count. Grant fouls it back. He's got a full count. Next pitch. They're going to say that's strike 3 on Dante Grant. For out number 2. Blackburn got that curveball working for him. Brings up the shortstop, number 5, Drake Anderson. Anderson flew out to center field his first at-bat, then had the solo home run to left field his last at-bat. That was back last inning in the 3rd. It's the difference right now. First pitch of the bat, called ball 1. That last one went from a hit by pitch and then turned into strikeout. Backwards K. Next pitch, way outside, ball 2. Drake Anderson, that was his 2nd home run of the year. Back in the 3rd. Had a grand slam against Olympia. Next pitch. Curveball once again. He's going to get it. Drake Anderson. 2-1 count. Blackburn's got that curveball working. Tailing in both sides. That's going to be inside. Count goes 3-1. And 3-1. That's going to miss outside. We've got ball 4. That'll put a runner on here for the Vikes in the bottom of the 4th and bring up Jacob Yang.
The first baseman, number 7, Jacob Yang.
Yang steps up. Runner on first and 2 outs. He's walked both at-bats so far tonight. That ball hit hard, but foul. Going into the trees there along the first base line. Count goes 0-1.
Base hit, bud.
The 0-1. Up high. Count goes 1-1. And next pitch on its way. That's going to miss down low. We've got a 2-1 count. Excuse me. 2-0. Oh, got it. That first pitch that Yang fouled off was called a balk. I was wondering how Drake Anderson got over there to second. It's not like he could have stole a bag because that ball was fouled off, but it was a balk. Strike there. 2-1 now. Once again, Blackburn. That curveball. It's working so far. He's going to turn around, try to throw it back. Count remains 2-1 at the plate here. Next pitch, runner's going to go. And Drake Anderson will get in there safely. They're going to say. And as that one goes through, it gets behind and through the glove of the third baseman, and Drake Anderson will come in on the air and get that one run back that was given up in the top for the Vikes. In the meantime, we've got a 2-2 count on Jacob Yang. A great base run in there from Drake Anderson. Stole the bag and then of the aggressiveness was able to come in. The 2-2. That's going to miss out. Full count for Jacob Yang. And the 3-2. Down low, that's going to be ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Blackburn. And that brings up Will Cresswell. He's got 2 RBIs on the night, 1 for 2. His first a sacrifice fly, his second a base knock. Let's see what he can do here. Brings up the catcher number 4, Will Cresswell. He's been so good at the plate this last week or so. Looking to keep it up here with a runner on first, 2 outs. Runner's going to go. They're going to throw it down, but it's not even going to be close. It did end up being kind of close as Jacob Yang slid straight through the bag, but was able to stay on it. We've got a 1-0 count for Will Cresswell. Runner in scoring position now. Likes an opportunity for their biggest lead of the night. Curveball, but that one, Blackburn can't quite get to turn in far enough. Count goes 2-0. And the 2-0. Up high. Going to be a ball 3. That's going to be a walk, so back-to-back walks there. Brings up Noah Fields, and we've got a mound visit out there. Coach Brian Robinson's going to go on and have a word after three straight walks from Blackburn. Stay tuned. Quick mound visit. Quick mound visit out there on the bump. Noah Fields will step in. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. He's looking to keep this inning alive. Fields, a base knock, his first at bat, flew out to right field as second, and that's going to miss up high from Blackburn. He's going to show bunt. Pull back as it's ball 2. Good eye there from Noah Fields. And that ball, wow, great play over there at first. And that ball was hit hard, but just a really, really good play right there. Vikes leave a couple stranded here. But they do get one more. Was on an error, but we'll take it. They lead 4-2 heading to the 5th. Stay tuned. Shortstop, Gavin Brubaker leading off things, the leadoff man. For Curtis here, he's 0 for 2, grounded out to third both times today. First pitch of this at-bat from Adam Brooks, up high, ball 1. Well, let's get Brooks came in relief last inning for Wyatt Jones as they were trying to keep Jones' pitch count down so he can be free later this week. That ball hit hard into left center field. Going back is Garrett Ringer. He's going to catch it at the fence. Gavin Brubaker, round 2. They're going to slide in safely. So a stand-up triple from Gavin Brubaker into deep left center field. Just the start Curtis was looking for here in the top of the 5th. Brings up center fielder number 13, Josiah O'bannon. O'Bannon steps in with one just 90 feet away from home. Opportunity for a base knock, RBI. Going to do something. First pitch here from Adam Brooks. Pitch in there. They're going to say it misses low, though. Goes 1-0. O'Bannon 0 for 2. Reached on an error his first at-bat, though. And went down looking in his last. Comes back the last 2 innings ago. Great pitch. That ball fouled off. Count goes 1-1. Great pitch there from Adam Brooks. Looks like the next guy warming up for the Vikes is going to be Caden Poor. Getting warm out in the bullpen. Would be nice to see him get a couple innings. Great pitch there from Adam Brooks. Lovely. Delivers the curveball for strike 2. But it would be good to see Caden Poor get some innings tonight. Even if it's just one senior night. Always good. 1-2 on its way. Great pitch. He gets him there. Josiah O'Bannon goes down looking for the second time tonight right there. Brings up the left fielder, number 7, Zion Williams. Williams flew out to Jacob Young in foul territory. His first at-bat, then his second at-bat had a really good single up the middle. Ended up coming across the plate. First pitch of this at-bat. Big swing and a miss. Great pitch. Adam Brooks, that curveball is dirty so far. 0-1 count for Zion Williams. That ball hit hard into right field, going back, and that's going to one-hop the fence. Noah Fields throws it in. They're going to cut it off, but a double from Zion Williams into deep right field makes this a one-run ball game once again. Tees up that one. Brought in Gavin Brubaker from third. Makes it a 4-3. Brings up the first baseman, number 6, Tyler Logan. So Logan here. He'll step in. First pitch he sees, great pitch there from Adam Brooks. Connects there for strike 1. Logan, an RBI double his first at-bat, then walked his second, so reached on base both plate appearances today. And the 0-1. Great pitch. They're going to say he did not go, though. Count will be 1-1 for Tyler Logan. One count. 1 out. Next pitch. That ball hit foul down the first baseline. Count 1-2 now at the plate for Tyler Logan. 1 out and a runner on second for Curtis here in the top of the 5th. Gavin Brubaker started things off with a triple. Then a double from Zion Williams. Next pitch. That ball hit over towards Drake Anderson at short, and it's going to be a tough play to make. Rounding it, hit his glove, so technically I think that'll be scored in error. E6 there puts Tyler Logan on to put runners on first and second in the 5th. That brings up the pitcher, Jackson Blackburn. And first pitch he sees, he's going to show bunt. It's going to go. I could have sworn that was fouled. Maybe not. We've got a 1-0 count. After that was ball 1. Pops off the glove over to the side, and Zion Williams advances. We've got runners on the corners now for Curtis. That's the tying run over there at third in the top of the 5th. Big opportunity. One 1-0 count. And time called. Weiss is going to go out and have a word with Adam Brooks. It's Weiss going out there, so that could mean it's the end of his day. If so, it's Caden Poor, we'll see. And yes, it will be. So Adam Brooks will come in relief of Wyatt Jones and just can't quite find his groove. We'll see Caden Poor on senior night coming in the top of the 5th. Adam Brooks, his final stat line, 2/3 innings of work, throwing 25 pitches, giving up a run, 3 hits, but just couldn't find the strike zone as he gave up. A couple of walks, a couple of base knocks. Stay tuned as Caden Poor comes out looking to do some work on senior night with the runners on corners and only one out. So back here in the top of the fifth, Caden Poor coming out. First pitch he throws. We're going to see a bunt from Blackburn. He's going to lay it down, and Poor's going to throw it and get the one for sure over there at first. So just an out. That's what they were looking for. It does advance the runner. So now the go-ahead run over there at second for Curtis. Good work from Caden Poor, though, just getting the sure out at first. Brings up the catcher, number 17, Quinn Stoffaker. Stoffaker here. 2 away. Runners on second and third. First pitch he sees from Caden Poor. Great pitch there. The curveball. He delivers. Strike one. Stoffaker grounded out to Drake Anderson his first at bat. Struck out his last. Back last inning in the fourth. And the 0-1. Again, he delivers on the curveball. Caden Poor. 2 strikes here on Quinn Stoffaker. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. The go-ahead run for Curtis over there at second. The tying run at third. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Caden Poor. Love to see that. Comes in. First 2 batters he sees. Gets them both out. Just grinding right there for the Vikes. And just what you want right there. Lovely work from Caden Poor coming in and getting out of that jam. With the go-ahead run at second, he battles back. No more damage done. Vikes still lead by 1 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stay tuned. like this here in the bottom of the fifth. Brett Ellingson struck out his first 2 at-bats. Let's give Jevin Pearson the chance here. First pitch he sees against Blackburn, called ball 1. Once again, Patterson started out the year over there at third, started the first few games, was struggling at the plate, and Weiss gave Kai Halstead a chance, as he should have, and Halstead kind of proved himself. So Jevin Patterson hasn't played the last couple of games. An opportunity to prove himself here, though. He's got a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss there. Count goes 1-2 on Jevin Patterson. Stepping in the designated hitter spot for Brett Ellingson. 1-2 count. Patterson looking to deliver with 2 strikes on him. Next pitch from Blackburn. And he's going to hit that up the middle, and that's going to be a base knock for Jevin Patterson. That's what you're looking for if you get an opportunity. Base knock right there to start things off in the bottom of the fifth for your Vikes. And looks like we could have a pitching change after that first pitch. Great work there from Jevin Patterson. And maybe not. Let's see. And they're going to take the ball from him. So the day of Jackson Blackburn will come to an end. His final stat line through 1 inning of work. For 33 pitches, gave up 1 hit, 1 run. No earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and 3 walks. So struggled a little bit with command. But Jackson Blackburn, nevertheless, came in and did pretty well for Curtis. On the bump now, we've got number 16. Let me find the roster here. It looks like it's going to be... maybe I'll have it. 16 is Colby Mahan. So Colby Mahan coming in relief. He'll face Garrett Ringer, runner on first. Stay tuned. Bottom of the fifth. Got a runner at first for Garrett Ringer, the left fielder for the Vikes. That's Jevin Patterson over there. And first pitch he sees against Colby Mahan, the new man on the bump for Curtis, is ball 1. Ringer has walked both at-bats today. His third at-bat here. Vikes looking for a couple. They only lead by 1. Next pitch. That's going to be called strike 1 on Garrett Ringer. It's like Drake Anderson was just out getting his arm warm in the bullpen in case the Vikes need him. He's definitely the closer. 1-1. Runner on first. They're going to turn around, throw back. Not quite turn around, but turn and throw. He's a lefty. That's Colby Mahan once again on the bump. Taking over for Jackson Blackburn. Third pitcher of the night for Curtis. We've seen 3 pitchers so far for both teams. That's going to be a stolen base there from Jevin Patterson. Great work on the base pass. Hustling. He gets in there safely. We've got one in scoring position now. And 2-1 count for Garrett Ringer. Once again, Ringer walked both of his first 2 at-bats. Next pitch from Mahan. That's going to be down low. Ball 3. So count goes 3-1. And the 3-1. Garrett Ringer hits that into right field. Going back, Jevin Patterson will tag. And it's going to be a close one there, but he's going to slide in safely. So Garrett Ringer does his job right there, advancing the runner to third. Supply. F9 there. Work from Garrett Ringer, just doing his job. And great hustle. Great base running from Jevin Patterson. Brings up the third baseman, number 6, Kai Holstead. So we got Kai here. A runner on third. Give Vikes one cushion run at least. Only 1 out. Holstead flew out to center field his first at-bat on a hard hit ball. First pitch of this at-bat outside, ball 1. Then grounded out into a fielder's choice to end the bottom of the third. And now he's got a runner on third. That ball, he fouls it right at his feet. Count goes 1-1.
Go 6.
1-1. Gonna find the spot there. And 2 strikes now on Kai Holstead. Runner on third. And the 1-2. That's going to be a balk there. And bring in Jevin Patterson. That'll do it. Just asking if he can talk to the ump on that call. Not sure. Balk called, though. Vikes will take it. Puts them on top 5-3. And a 1-2 count for Kai Holstead. Now he's just looking to get on board. That's going to hit him in the leg. That ball stings. Kai Holstead will head over to first with only 1 out. Tristan Ringrose. I'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Tristan Ringrose. Ringrose with a runner on first. Runner's going to go, and Kai Holstead will be there uncontested. 0-1 count on Tristan Ringrose. He walked his first at-bat. Went down swinging his second. Now 1 in scoring position. Likes looking to tack on a couple more. The 0-1, runner's going to go again, and they're going to hold. And Kai Holstead is stealing bags like it's no one's business. We've got a 1-1 count. Just like that, Tristan Ringrose, a runner on third. Time called. 3-0-1's our call. He's going to show bunt, and Tristan Ringrose is going to lay it down. It's going to be a close play at home. I think he's going to be in there safely. Yes, he is. Kai Holstead sneaks underneath that tag, And the Vikes put one more on the board. Good work from Tristan Ringrose there. I think that's exactly where he was hoping he was going to get that bunt down, but it ended up playing out just fine. Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Dante Grant. Dante Grant will step in. Walked his first at bat, grounded out into a double play, a second, and went down looking his third. Dante Grant. Looking to bounce back right here. They're going to turn around, try to get Tristan Ringrose over there. He gets back safely. Still no pitch. That's going to be down low. (1-0). Once again, Colby Mahone, the one on the mound for Curtis here. Bottom of the 5th. Runner's going to take off. Least not happy about that one. That's Weiss for you. You gotta love that, though. I mean, just one of the best coaches in the state. Arguably one of the best coaches of all time in the state. 1-0 count. You got a breaking ball and you're swinging at it. And you think you're going to play in the Pac-12. Great line there. Once again, got a mound visit. So Don Grant with a 1 count and 1 out. Runner on second. They're going to turn around, throw back. Luckily, Mahan could see that because if he threw that just right at the bag, that was into the outfield. Tristan Ringrose getting up and is over to third. But Mahan's able to kind of get it offline right to Brubaker. And Dante Grant hits that going down the third base line. And it's going to drop foul. Count goes 1-2 now for Dante Grant. Looks like that could have had a chance, but it drops foul. 1-2 count. And they're going to turn around. Mahan's going to try to throw back, but he won't, as no one's there. Once again, a 1-2 count. Tristan Ringrose, aggressive out there on the base pass, and he's going to take off. That's going to be ball in the midst of it. And Tristan Ringrose and the Vikes stealing bags like nobody's business this inning. 2-2 count for Tristan Ringrose, and he's got an opportunity with one over there at third. And the 2-2. Down low, going to be ball 3. We've got a full count now for Dante Grant. Next pitch. Dante Grant hits that down the first baseline. That's just a tough spot to hit it, and a really, really good play. That's 2 straight great plays over there by Tyler Logan at first. Made a great one last inning to end it. Brings up Drake Anderson. Well, we got the shortstop, number 5, Drake Anderson. Anderson steps in. He's got Tristan Ringrose over there at third. Ball 1. His first pitch. Anderson flew out to center field. Had a solo shot to left, his second at bat. Walked his third. Now, Tristan Ringrose, that's going to be a balk. Balk called. And Curtis will balk in another one. Not happy about that. Second balked in run of the Vikes do lead 7-3 here. Base is open now for Drake Anderson. And that ball is going to hit right over to short. Gavin Brubaker is going to make a good play, though, and get the out. Vikes do get 4, though, here in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 7-3 heading to the 6th. Stay tuned as Caden Poor will come out for his first inning of work, second inning, whatever you want to call it. Stay tuned. Here in the top of the 6th, leading off for Curtis is going to be Dawson Davis. Step in. Facing Caden Poor, who came in last inning with 1 out. First man he saw was Zach Thomas, who laid down a bunt. Ended up just getting the out at first. That ball fouled off. And then Caden Poor struck out Quinn Stoffaker on 3 pitches to get out of it with no damage done. Really, really good way to come in and do a job. The 0-1. Great pitch there. Dude, that curveball from Caden Poor is disgusting. And it's hit all night tonight. 0-2 count. Next pitch. Give it to him again. He does it again. Ooh, looked good. But it's going to be called ball 1. In the 1-2. That ball hit over towards Drake Anderson. It's short, making a great play over there. Just overthrows it, though. Stop that. Made a super good grab, but then pops it up and throws it way over the head of Jacob Yang. So an E6 there is going to put the runner on. Brings up the second baseman, number 15, Bryson Morrison. Morrison here. Runner on first. Nobody out after that error. Looked like it was going to be super good play. I mean, still a really good grab. Able to even put a glove on that. Great pitch there from Caden Poor. Count goes 0-1 on Bryson Morrison, who is in his third at-bat of the night. Struck out his first, walked his second. Great pitch. Count goes 0-2. The 0-2. He fouls that. Great pitch there. Caden Porter's got that curveball working. Luckily, Bryson Morenkamp was able to foul that one off, though. Keep himself alive with an 0-2 count. All right. Work. They say that's ball one, though. It's like a strike three. But count is 1-2. An attempted back pick there from Will Cresswell. And next pitch from Caden Poor, the 1-2. That ball hit over towards Tristan Ringrose at second. He's going to flip it to Drake Anderson at short, throw it to first in time. 4-6-3, just like that. Bop, bop, bop. Great work from the Vikes. Great work from the middle infield. Being able to turn that one in time, and we've got two away just like that. Brings up the right fielder, number 9, Vaden Lawrence. Lawrence steps in. He's got nobody on and 2 outs. Great pitch, just going to miss outside, ball 1. And the 1-0. Ball hit over, and that's going to be a base knock for Vaden Lawrence. With 2 outs, keep it alive. That brings up the shortstop, number 2, Gavin Brubaker. Brubaker. Now, with a runner at first and 2 outs. First pitch. One-0 count to Gavin Brubaker. Grounded out to third his first 2 at-bats. Had a triple in his last. And that's going to be ball 2. Caden Poor looking for the strike zone. Next pitch. That's going to be in there. Strike 1. Pitch there from Caden Poor. The 2-1. Ball fouled off the foot. It's going to be a 2-2 count. It's fouled off.
1-2, here we go.
2-2's our count. 2 outs. Runner on first.
2-2.
Next pitch. Oh, disgusting. He gets it there. Caden Poor. He loves that curveball. And I would too if I can get it working like that. Great work there. He gets his second strikeout of the night. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your Vikes lead 7-3. Stay tuned. Back here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Jacob Yang will step in for the 4th time of the night. He walked all 3 of his first at-bats. First pitch there. This one called strike 1. Great pitch there from Colby Mahan. Mahan, who took over last inning. Next pitch, Jacob Yang right back up the middle. Brubaker makes a love play. Wow, great play from Gavin Brubaker at short there. Tracking that one down, making the grab behind home plate. Gets it to first in time to get Jacob Yang out there. Really, really good play from short. Brings up the catcher number 4, Will Cresswell. Cresswell steps in, 1 out, nobody on. Sacrifice fly his first at bat. Singled his second and walked his third. 0 for 1 with a walk. And he's got a 1-0 count on him this one. Next pitch. That ball goes foul down the third baseline. So 1-1. And the 1-1. Down low, ball 2. Way inside, ball 3 to Will Cresswell. And the 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Will Cresswell will walk there. Put a runner on in the bottom of the 6th for your Vikes. Brings up the right fielder, number 16, Noah Fields. Courtesy runner over that first. That's Gabe Ramsey coming in for Will Cresswell. Noah Field. And plate now. Singled his first at bat, flew out to right his second, and grounded out to the pitcher on his third. And first pitch. Outside. Ball 1 to Noah Fields. And attempt to pick off the runner. And it's overthrown. Gabe Ramsey gets to second and even gets all the way over to third. We've got a runner on third now for Noah Fields. That's Gabe Ramsey, the courtesy runner for Will Cresswell. And that ball hit hard into left field. And it's going to go foul. They're calling it foul. Home plate umpire called that fair. Good piece there from Modo. And the 1-1. Outside. Oh, it goes 2-1. Noah Fields hits that high and deep into center field. And that's going to score Gabe Ramsey from third. That'll do a job. Great work there. From Noah Fields and Gabe Ramsey on senior night. Gets to come across the plate there. Good work. From Noah Fields, a sac fly into deep center field. Brings in one more. Brings up the designated hitter, number 20, Jevin Patterson. First pitch. Up high. Ball one to Jevin Patterson, who had a nice base knock single to start off the fifth for the Vikes. Next pitch. Strike one there to Jevin Patterson. Count goes 1-1. Ball two there. We got 2 outs here. That's going to miss up high, ball 3. The 3-1 on its way from Mahan. He finds the zone there on the curveball. Great work. We've got a full count now for Jevin Patterson. 2 outs. Nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. And Patterson fouls that back. Stays alive. And next pitch. That ball's hit into right field. Coming in, tracking it down, the the grab. We head to the top of the 7th. Your Vikes lead 8-3. Stay tuned. Back here in the top of the 7th, Drake Anderson coming in to close this one out on senior night. Had himself a game, pretty good game so far. A home run back in the 3rd. A couple good plays. First pitch to O'Bannon in the top of the 7th, called ball 1. Anderson only making his 2nd appearance on the bump this year. And he's taken over for Caden Poor, who went 1 2/3 innings, throwing 20 pitches, only gave up 1 hit, had 2 strikeouts. And in that first inning, he came in, some really good work, getting out of a jam, not giving up any runs. Great pitch there from Drake Anderson. Count goes 1-1 on Josiah O'Bannon. Excuse me. 3rd appearance of the year for Drake Anderson. Foul tip back. And so far this year, hasn't given up a run and has 4 strikeouts. Only 1 hit. Next pitch. That's going to be down low. Count goes 2-2 on Josiah O'Bannon. Reached on an error. Went down looking his last 2 at-bats. And next pitch. Going to go with the fastball. O'Bannon is able to get the bat out there. Make contact and stay alive. Shakes off the first pitch he gets. He goes with the fastball right down the middle. Ho-hum. Josiah O'Bannon goes down looking for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. Brings up the left fielder, number 7, Zion Williams. Zion Williams will step in here. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch he sees from Drake Anderson. Gets him on the breaking ball. Count goes 0-1. Work there. Good pitch from Drake Anderson. And next pitch. Just going to miss. Count goes 1-1. And the 1-1. That ball, chopper. Kai Halstead will charge, make the grab. But Zion Williams will beat it out as he speeds down the first baseline. So a base knock there. Puts a runner on first. Into the top of the 7th with 1 out. Brings up Tyler Logan. Brings up the first baseman, number 6, Tyler Logan. Logan will step up here with a runner on first and 1 out. And first pitch, he's going to miss outside. 0-1 to Tyler Logan. Singled his first at-bat, walked his second, reached on an error in his third. So 1 for 2 with a walk. Next pitch. Great pitch there from Drake Anderson. He hits on the outside half. Count goes 1-1. And Drake Anderson, disgusting there. Great pitch. Count goes 1-2 on Tyler Logan. Couple of Cougs here. As I said, Drake Anderson headed there next year. Tyler Logan, only a, I believe, sophomore. Could be a freshman even this year, but is committed to Washington State. The 1-2. That's going to be hit there, and a base knock for Tyler Logan. He's going to put runners on first and second. Piece of hitting there from Logan. 2 strikes on you. Bouncing back. Brings up Zach Thomas. Excuse me. We got a pinch hitter. Number 12. Brings up number 12, Joey McNeely. So I think it's actually McKinley. He'll step in here for Zach Thomas. Actually, for Colby Mahan. And first pitch he sees from Drake Anderson. Called strike one. Good pitch there. Got no one count. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Count's going to go 0-2 to McKinley. And the 0-2. From the stretch. Time's called. Ball fouled off. He's staying alive. Count remains 0-2. Oh, 2, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Next pitch. Ball fouled off. Joey McKinley staying alive at the plate for Curtis here. 1 out, runners on first and second. Next pitch. Again, McKinley battling here at the plate against Drake Anderson. Not going down without a fight, that is for sure. He fouls another one off. 3 straight. And that's going to be a ball. McKinley battling. Count goes 1-2. He's going to stick his bat up. It goes foul. Long at bat. He's fighting. Drake Anderson looking for out number 2. Next pitch. Oh, gonna miss up high. I think that's like the 8th or 9th pitch of this at bat. This will be 9 here. 2-2. He's gonna get him looking there. Drake Anderson. His second strikeout of the night right there on the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Great at-bat there from McKinley. Brings up Quinn Stoffaker. The catcher, number 17, Quinn Stoffaker. So Stoffaker will step in. He's got 2 outs and runners on first and second. We're going to do something. Keep this game alive for Curtis. First pitch. That ball fouled off. And it stays foul. Count goes 0-1. One with 2 outs. Next pitch. He's going to, great pitch. Called ball 1 though. Count goes 1-1 with 2 outs. And next pitch. A ball hit into right field. Going back is Noah Fields. And he's going to make the grab for the Vikes. They're going to take this one on senior night by a final tally of 8-3. Finishing off that one against Curtis. It was close pretty much all the way up until bottom of the fifth when they got 3. Big inning for the Vikes, but a great night here. One more game Wednesday at South Kitsap to finish off the season. They moved to 13-0 on the season, and I think that the league tournament's going to be here on Friday and Saturday, but not sure if it will be, if I'll be on the call. I couldn't be more thankful for these past 5 years as being able to call games for you and be here. Took the games for the Vikes. It's been an honor. The last 5 years, I was a little 7th grader, and when I didn't even want to be at the game, ended up taking the mic, and from there is when it started, and 6 years later, we are here getting up to 30 viewers per live stream, seen some incredible games, some incredible runs. It's been an honor to be here for the Vikes. It's seen a state championship, seen 5 league titles, and looks like it's going to be 6th this year for the Vikes. It's been quite the run. I mean, such a talented team, such a talented program to have the honor to call games for. And once again, Vikes take this one by a final tally of 8-3. And for one final time, I'm Tanner Pierce, voice of the Vikes, signing off.